In this video, I build a museum to store all of the memories from prankage and stuff that comes from Skyfall, as well as a couple dye farms and a sheep farm to stock my colour shop. Not that it changes too much, but before we do any of that, we've got a few errands to run. Because the audio is a bit funky, I'm going to voice over this real quick. So yeah, there's the prank farm Honey and Vane, which is on the front of my house. There's also 3 gifts, I think. One from Soda, one from Gekka, and one from Not a Friend. Not a Friend was because I helped him with a wither in between episodes. Gekka was just because Gekka, and then Soda is self-promoting his potion shop. But let's just get on with the rest of the video because, you know, we've got work to do. First and foremost, we need to go to the shopping district to do some activities. Okay, the first one, as you may know from the intro, I was planning on doing a museum for this video. Gekka caught wind of that. So this is Gekka's shop, by the way. Look at how beautiful it is. Daviscalledfred bamboo is the item that I'm going to have to be putting in my museum because why not? Let's just... And there we are. We now have a daviscalledfred bamboo to put in the museum. Once we've built it, I still haven't built it because, you know, start of the episode. After this set of clips, the audio issues that I mentioned earlier get fixed. So if you want to see a good video covering Swanee's Ice Road racetrack thing, check out his video in the iCards. But yeah, let's just move on to more interesting stuff. Okay, so heading over to a project area that I spent a week of nearly sleepless nights doing. This is just so that I can have some island within... If I can open it up, my mini HUD, and then, yeah, within this circle. I can't have any spawn spots here for both the farm that I'm about to make and the mob grinder from last episode, I think. I cleared out... You remember this being an ocean, right? All of this was an ocean. You remember that, right? Well, yeah, it's gone now. I spent a week with nearly, like, 2 to 3 hours of sleep each night, just draining this. This was a painful project. I'd have loved to live stream it, but there's many reasons why I couldn't. Just a quick couple things about this. One, here's a meme, and second of all, I can actually start live streaming now. I done a 2-hour stream the other day. This, by the way, I'm editing this like a month after recording this segment. So yeah, I took a long time deciding to edit this video, but that's fine. But yeah, I might be able to start live streaming. So in the description, make sure you follow my Twitch so you get told every time I start live streaming, and also check out my Discord because I'm probably going to promote it on there as well. I needed this to be done for many reasons. One, my museum build is going to be right there, and I plan for it to go underground starting from there, so I'm going to need to drain some water anyway, so it might as well just get rid of it to begin with. I need to find a way to get blue dye easily. I've found a place for that in between episodes, and I also need to find a way to get black dye. I decided, instead of spending a couple hours making a river rose farm, I'd spend a week draining an ocean for a squid farm. I'm very smart. Before I go though, I need to introduce you to Greg. What a little guy. Davis's sleep paralysis slime. Oh wait, you can't die from that, right? You won't die from that. Okay, so quick explanation before I show you this build in its light matica form. I have not used light matica before. I have not used light matica before, so it's taken me 3 days to figure out how to use this. I basically start gushing over how useful light matica is when it comes to building and survival, because you can build it into creative and copy it. Yeah, it's so useful. I cannot recommend it enough. And with that is the foundation of the build done. Like, that's a lot of work, and that took way less time than it would normally do. It's not even complete. I still need to put details and stuff, like this door, and then the logs, and then the roof, and then the clock tower. There's a few things I need to do. Let's get on with the log bits, and then let's get on with the details. Okay, let's just... Oh! Jellycat! Come here. Come here. Come here, come here. Yes! Hi, Jelly. Hi. You can sit in my bed. Good, Jelly. No, Jenny! Hi! Hi! Hello! Oh yeah, something I forgot to cover before I ended the last clip was this. You may have noticed this. It's a tripwire. What would a tripwire be doing? Why would there be a redstone torch there? Why would there be a line of redstone torches going up here? Why would there be a bunch of observers up here? Why is there a bell there? Well, if I just open the rendering, there's a bell tower here. I want the bell tower to work. I love it, I love it. I just love like the hidden bells and like stuff. It's great, I love it. Ignore the zombies, but that is the basic outline of everything done. Now all I need to do is the detailing and the roofs and the clock tower. Ignore the clock tower for a bit. Just doing this, I noticed that I missed something in the creative world that I built this in. Yeah, there should be one of these ghost blocks there. There isn't a ghost block there. Huh. I don't usually miss stuff. I went round this build like 2 or 3 times making sure that stuff was in the right places. Next up, the roof. And the roof is officially on. Oh, I missed a bit. Now, let's get on with this clock tower. And then, let's get on with the interior. The interior is hopefully easy. That is the roof and the bell tower fully completed. So the exterior is now 100% done. Okay, Burkle has just agreed to get me some copper. So I'm heading over to his now. Why is there fire on the shopping district? There you are. Cheers. Yeah. To be honest, I can't remember if I said I moved on to the interior or not, but I moved on to the interior. So that, yeah, it's all lit up in here, no mobs can spawn. I had done into here. I have no idea how I want to do this though, because I think I want the floor to be either spruce or dark oak, heading downstairs into the like main place where the museum can expand, because it's going to be a bit hard to expand this place once it starts growing. Copper does go 4 blocks apart, right? For like maximum oxidationification or whatever it's called. Davis Copperfield. I'm so sorry. And that is the entire atrium completed. And the dreaded missing block that I always have. We need to get on with making sure we can actually stock our colour shop, which we've got 3 farms to do. A wool farm, a cornflower farm, which I have already scouted out a spot for, and a squid farm. Yeah, let's head over to the cornflower location that I've got, which is just over this way. Here's the cornflower spot. Well, I've got 3 of them that I kind of wanted to do. I've got that one over here, it's a tiny spot. I've got this one over here, which is a bit bigger, but it's more diagonal. But I think my best one is, can I fly? Please? Thank you. I think my best one is over here, with a mostly filled 7x7. These are all natural cornflower spawns, although I did help look for it with bone meal. I didn't replay mod building the farm, so here's a time lapse of me using it after building it. Sorry guys. After that, I got into a call with Not a Friend and Swanee because I found out the exact location Stam had logged off while streaming. So, chaos ensues.
Here's the plan. Using a dispenser, we're gonna put a bunch of TNT, and as soon as he logs on, it'll dispense a bunch of TNT into water, so it doesn't damage anything, but it gives him a big fright.
Do you know what the worst part about all the preparation that was going on here? It didn't work. Stam just phased through the obsidian that we put at the end of the clip. You haven't seen that part yet. But it does kill Soda. So, it's a win? Maybe? Yes, unicorn. Oh,
it's gone. Davis, you good?
Yeah.
I think it's affected his...
I was muted,
brain.
I'm stupid. And now, time for karma. So, while collecting resources for the flower farm, I found something in my base. By the way, do you like my really tall portal? It tells me which one's mine. There's something in my base that's terrifying. That, right? One day I just log on and see that. This morning, I'm recording at like 9 AM or something like that. Yeah. I see the mustache prank that Honey and Vane did, I think. Change with red eyes, and it's like, why? Why? This is terrifying. And then there's these new ones, and then down here somewhere, if I can get in here, there is a rabbit's foot named No, there's this, which is like strawberry jam on the floor, but in here is like the main show, and I am terrified. Why the heck is there blood? Why? Why does it spell out you with strawberry jam with my head and an axe in it with I don't get why is there a block over there? I don't understand what's going on right now, and why I am so terrified right now. I have no idea what's going on, and like, look, shenanigans are always fun, it makes great content, but what the heck, this is not shenanigans, this is terrifying. And there's another one in here, so it's gone. It's gone. It's just straight up gone. There was a banner in here. Oh my goodness. The shenanigans, I tell you. The shenanigans, they're getting too much. This is terrifying. I mean, content, woo, but there's a borderline between content and just a heart attack. This is Plasma, because you may or may not know, Plasma has built a banner shop. And the main thing about all of this is banners. The only person I know that is decent with armor stand statues is Barkle, so I'm blaming this on Plasma and Barkle. I might be wrong, I don't care. They are both getting it in the future. Okay, I've got inside knowledge. Apparently it's 4 people. So I don't know who this is. Plasma and Barkle, right? But I believe it's Plasma and Barkle. Who the heck are the other 2 though? Now I'm in the shopping district to meet Moonshine to grab a few wither skulls to get a beacon to mine out the sheep farm a bit faster.
Davis, hello. Yeah, 18 to 24, whatever is better for you.
Yeah, I'm fine with 24 to be honest. I'd have paid a block for each skull if you asked for
it. Well, dang, maybe I'll keep that in mind for some market research.
Yeah, to be honest, I pay a lot for stuff that I can't get very easily. But also, I need to do some research of my own. Have you bought one of the what are called? The turtle shells from Gecko's shop?
I have not.
Okay, good. Because I've got there are shenanigans afoot around my base, and I've found out stuff, and I don't like the stuff that I'm finding out. There's apparently a little faction of prankage.
And when does that not involve you and Gekka?
Apparently this time it's not actually Gekka. I mean, okay,
wow.
You could argue the turtle shells, but it's not actually Gekka. Apparently.
Interesting.
So that's one person on the SMP that apparently hasn't done it. Because I have got inside information that apparently it's a group of people that have bought the shells from Gekka. So we'll just have to see. A final thing before we get on with the rest of the museum. While I was looking at my squid farm, I decided, you know what, I'm going to check in on Greg and my sleep paralysis slime. But there's no slimes down here. I think Greg and my sleep paralysis slime died. Okay, so I rushed over the building of the other dye farms, but building this wool farm... Oh, they're not eating because of the weight. Okay. Dudes, eat. I need your wool to decorate the floor. Minecart, just going around supplying shears to the sheepies so they can get a haircut. But like this is probably enough shears to last me like 5 seasons of Skyfall. Obviously we're only here for 1 season, so you know. Oh well, I won't need to restock it, that's the main thing. I bred up a bunch of sheep for this, and
I'm sorry,
Are we gonna be eating well tonight? Oh god. Huh, that was quick. I have not actually spoke about a lot of the design choices for this. I didn't want the grass to be too in your face, so that's why it's on the floor. Okay, that does limit the productivity of the farm, and like obviously there's the minecart putting the things in. It adds a bit more movement to the farm, which my base really does need. It needs more life in the base. Another thing that I have learnt from previous designs, like the one I've done on the JT SMP, is those trapdoors there. Basically, if I don't have them there, when the sheep get walled and like undone and stuff, there will be some wool occasionally jumping on top of the dispenser, which can destroy rates on the farm. So what I've done is I put a trapdoor in, which is completely covering that, so in theory it shouldn't happen anymore. And then a trapdoor on top, just saying that like if I need to do any maintenance, I can just walk across it without falling into with these guys. And that is both the storage system and the farm done. Now let's get on with the museum. I have spent too much time trying to record this. I just want to get on with it because it's annoying. Oh, why am I so bad at recording? With that, there we are. We've now got a aquarium thing, but most importantly, if we go down here, we've got the grand hall into all of the exhibits. We don't have any exhibits right now. I'm gonna work on that and probably do a jump cut, like a spinny thing or something, I don't know. But yeah, this is just a blank slate for me to work on. So I think I will have like the more used stuff at the front. So like I'm probably going to have doors about that big-ish, and that will have to be diorite stairs because you can't get calcite stairs. But they will just go into here, into larger rooms, and then I'll probably have to skip a room, and then into another larger room, and then skip a room, and then into another larger room. I'll figure out as we go though, because you know, different rooms would need different sizes. But yeah, this is the museum, and yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have to spin, and there we are. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. You can see a glimpse of the entire museum in this short time-lapse segment, but I do recommend checking out everyone else's videos where they do visit the museum, because they cover it a bit better than I do somehow. Tell me how that one works. But yeah, just check them out. They are entertaining when they come to my museum, because you know my museum is obviously the best part of their videos, obviously, but check them out anyway. Okay, just visiting Plasma's base for a bit of recon. Yeah, there's something that I want to do with these banners as well. And you could change the fog lights, and we could do something with that. The main thing, when I get into call with Soda, well, you can mess a storage system up like this very easily with just a little bit more colour or a little bit less. Depends how you want to think about it. sadly that is the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We are going to do a lot more in future episodes. If you have enjoyed, consider liking, subscribing and commenting your favourite part of the video or any suggestions you have for future parts of the videos and stuff. I've been daviscalledfred. Hit one of the end screens that are popping up right now. Goodbye.